Hi, welcome back to Burbex, Brins Urban Exploration. Today we are still here in Oloumoc in the Czech Republic, and we are very close to St. Wenceslas Cathedral. Hello. This guy wants to be on video too. Dobré. Yeah.
Já bych se zeptal, já jsem bezdomovec, potřebuji sehnat nějakou drobnou na jídlo.
Nerozumím. Sorry.
Homeless.
Sorry, dude. Bye. So, we're here on May 1st Street. May 1st Street is named after Labor Day, which in Czech is Svátek práce. We're very close to St. Wenceslas Cathedral. I can never say Wenceslas, but that was a famous saint, and that's not very far from here. This is actually quite a famous street, a very old part of the city, and lots of very, very noisy trams. There's some noisy trams. But, you know me, I'm not really into the usual tourist sites. I look for strange places. Today, in this unedited video, it's unedited because my laptop is kaput, and that means that I can't actually edit videos, so this is just going to be stream of consciousness. Today, we're actually going to take a look at this building here. This building they've been trying to sell for many years in Oloumoc, and the reason that they've taken so long to sell it, and the reason it's such a low price, is that it's haunted, right? And we're going to go and take a quick look at it now. We cannot go inside. What I'm thinking about doing is contacting the people who are selling the building to see if we can take a look around. When I was going around Oloumoc the other day, I went into a cafe, and when I mentioned to the woman that worked in the cafe, she said that this is probably the most haunted place in Oloumoc. Let's go over the road so you can see it a little bit better. You can see that this is the main chapel part of it, right? That's not actually the part that's for sale. This little house just here is for sale. You can see it's got a red bottom and a white top. The inhabitants, hold on, let me set up a bit. The people that lived in this house were apparently kind of terrorized by ghosts. This was on some of the Czech media platforms, social media platforms. And apparently the woman who lived in their house, probably on one of these floors, she was sitting there watching TV, and then she kind of felt this pressure on her chest. She felt paralyzed, and then she saw a face in the window looking at her. That obviously scared her. Also, they said that there were dogs. Every time dogs would come to these rooms, dogs would look into the corner of the room and just start barking for no reason. But the scariest part was actually when the owner, the male owner of the place, went down into the basement. He felt like he'd been pushed, and he fell, and he broke a few bones, and he very narrowly missed dying. Right? The really spooky part about it, though, I mean, people have ghost stories about all kinds of places, and you might just think it's bad luck. The really spooky part is that when they started to renovate this place and they started digging in the foundations, they actually discovered 56 skeletons. 56, that's a lot of skeletons. These weren't modern skeletons. This chapel here, they say that this chapel has had foundations here since about since the 9th century, and so a lot of people speculate that these might be the ghosts, that this area might be haunted. I watched a video, and actually they brought in like this guy to cleanse the place, to exorcise the place, and he said that while he had exorcised it completely, there's still very negative energy here. And these buildings have been for sale for about 5 years. And it's a very, very cheap building to buy. If you're interested in ghosts, maybe you'd like to buy it. What we're going to do in other videos is see if we can contact the people who are selling this building and maybe go in and have a look around. Let's go and take a look at it from the outside now. It's amazing to think that this building is abandoned because it's in such a prime location. There's tourists everywhere. This is the gate to the chapel area. It's not actually part of the house, but you can see it has had some renovation quite recently. There's these beautiful locks on the doors, but if you look inside, there's not really a way to get in right now. You can see that through this doorway there's kind of a garden area, and that's where the bodies were discovered. They dug a very deep trench and they discovered all of these skeletal remains in there, very old skeletal remains. I would love to get through that door. I really want to get inside here. You can also see it's got quite a beautiful ceiling too. Yeah, so that's the main chapel area. What we're going to go and take a look at now is actually the house, right? And this is the house which is right next to the chapel, and this is the house which is supposed to be haunted. If anybody wants to buy this house, they'll probably be able to get it very cheaply. This is actually the house itself. Let's see if we can see through the windows a little bit. You can see that this is a very old style house. And I think it's just been basically abandoned. This place has such a bad reputation that basically nobody wants to buy it, which is a bit of a disappointment, because if I had enough money, I would probably buy it. Anyway, that was just a quick video to tell you about this place. We're going to try and find more information about it, so stay tuned for more videos about that. Also, be sure to check out my other videos from the Czech Republic. I am going live every day this week, live and unedited, to bring you the best videos from Burbex, Brins Urban Exploration every week. Let's go.